So now, of course, in full confession, I have to share my story with the Mustang. I messed up the clutch, taking the car because you gave it to me on my first prom night. So I'm gonna tell two stories. What you say, bro?
I did that, yeah.
Yeah, you got a little congestion up in there, a little congestion.
Excuse me.
But two stories real quick. One, you taught me how to drive the car moving up and down the driveway when moving the cars and everything. And that kind of taught me how to balance between the clutch and the accelerator. And then I'll never forget, you had me back out, and the chicks, Monique and Nicole, were down on the corner. You know, we ain't going to talk about being down the corner, but they're down on the corner. And so they were hanging on the corner. And, you know, of course, they didn't like my fat, chubby, ugly self, although I lost weight when I was 16, so I wasn't chubby anymore. But, you know, I was a nerdy dude. And so you told me Detroit summer, and you said, all right, what I want you to do is rev it up to 2,000 and pop the clutch. And I just remember doing that, and that car just lit it all the way up halfway down the block. And so that certainly got me hooked. And then here it is, you gave me I didn't know you were going to give me the car to drive. You said you were going to see how I drove it. So we drove over to my little high school girlfriend house, about a half hour away or so. And I had my big old prom shoes that were probably like this big. And it's my first prom ever because it was my junior prom. So I'm nervous about that, nervous about picking this chick up. And then I'm nervous because I got you in the car and you yelled at me the whole trip over there about how I was driving it. But then we get to her house and you were like, you can go ahead and take it. And so it was like, and I remember we went out and I didn't drive the car that bad, but I did grind some gears. And I came in, I remember it was hard to put in the gear when I put it in the backyard. And next thing, I don't think you said anything.
Now you pulled into the garage and went into the house. You know you don't dump, right? No.
I just remember you putting the receipt on the table like a few days later. It was like, what, $300 and some odd for a clutch. Did I remember that right?
Yeah, I remember.
I do. My brother has an impeccable memory, folks, just so y'all know. So no, I still say I did not let that chick drive your car. And I will confess it now because we thousands of miles away. So I did not let the chick drive your car. But there will be a story on another car you had one day. That
I was going to say that. Okay.
So that one we'll tell then.